Approaching Week 7, the Buccaneers lost their last game against the Falcons. Can Atlanta finish the sweep? The answer comes your way next.
We are pleased as always to be bringing you coverage of the National Football League on EA Sports. Today it's a Week 14 matchup that should be a good one, as it'll be the Tampa Bay Buccaneers taking on the Atlanta Falcons. Hello again, everyone. Brandon Gaudin along with Charles Davis. And Charles, we take a look at this Falcons team as they interplay. They come in losers of 2 straight, so they're trying to right the ship here a little bit.
They're teetering a little bit, aren't they? And now things could really go south if they lose this game, so they understand the importance of playing well and stopping this streak.
3/4 of the NFL season are complete. What lurks in our final month? We're underway in Week 14. This taken in at the goal line. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22. So here are the Buccaneers ready to go on offense with a new man at the helm here for 2023 in his 6th season now in the NFL, Baker Mayfield.
Would you say that last week's performance by him, workmanlike in terms of numbers?
1 touchdown, 1 pick, but obviously a loss.
Yeah, that's the bottom line for him. All he cares about is how do we find a way to win the game. Maybe he leans on a few other parts of the offense and hopefully springs a receiver or 2 free.
Takes this up just short of the 30, but he was able to avoid that earlier tackle. Nice move. The game's first play produces 6 yards, brings up 2nd down. They go with White on the counter. A pickup of about 3 yards as he's taken down at the 31. You talk about this Falcon defense. This unit 3rd best in the NFL in stopping the run.
Now if they could just get their pass defense in line, this unit would be really, really strong. And remember the conversation with the defensive coordinator? He wants them to rush the passer better. He wants to see the quarterback on the ground. They've got to create some sacks.
And he said it starts early and often. We'll see if they can get to him. First down, Tampa Bay there, a gain of 13. It was just 3rd down and short, but he bit off a little extra.
I would say way more than he could chew, but he chewed up all that yardage in a big way. And that, to me, that was a combination of offensive line, stacked defense, and they handled it. Okay, they got the leverage, they got the blocking angles, and opened up a nice crease. And once you get past that first wave, there's room to roam.
Yeah, that's just the 3rd play from scrimmage. They wanted to avoid that 3 and out. They did. 2nd and 6. Mayfield on play action. And just not enough on the throw there. Got around his feet and incomplete.
As defensive coordinators around the league tell me all the time, that throw is not for every quarterback because you've really got to drive the ball downfield. It's going to be a tight window for him to fit that one into. In this case, unsuccessfully.
And that's going to be good for another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Falcons' 39. The drive stays intact with a pickup of 13. From Falcon territory now, here's 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line. And down inside the 35, he goes to the 32-yard line. A solid run on 1st down, gain of 7, leaves him with a 2nd and 3. To throw, Mayfield. Out route, and the ball is caught by Godwin. And Godwin going to have a Bucs 1st down as he'll be brought down at the 27. A first carry now for Chase Edmonds. And he's going to take this down to about the 17. A nice run there, 9 yards, and it'll be 2nd down. Play fake. Mayfield under pressure, and he'll go down back at the 26-yard line. And now we'll get a stoppage here. There appears to be an injured Falcon on the field. While they come out and take a look at him, we will step aside for just a moment. It's been a pretty long opening drive. This will be play number 11 coming up on 3rd down. A throw there, but that's going to wind up incomplete. So 2 third-down conversions on this drive, but not able to get a 3rd, and now they deal with 4th down. His kick is good. And the Bucs take a 3-0 lead. Even though they didn't find the end zone, they have to be pretty pleased with how they moved the ball on the ground because we know that that was one of their big goals in this game.
And that really goes through the entire offense because when you're running the ball effectively, just about everyone's involved. It's not just the guy carrying the football. It's everyone blocking for him, both inside and on the perimeter.
The Falcons ready to go to work here on offense. And at the helm in his second season, Charles, it's Desmond Ridder.
And last week's loss came despite a clean game on his end, throwing the ball with 2 touchdowns and 0 interceptions. His job this week is simple. Do it again. Continue to avoid turnovers and hope that what sunk them last week resolves itself this time around.
Off the play fake, it's Ridder. This one complete to Scott Miller. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down. Up at the 29 now, they'll head to the line, 2nd and a yard. Ridder with it after the play fake. To the right side, complete to Miller. And he gets this up to the 34, out of bounds there. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. First carry of the game now for the Texas superstar, Bijan Robinson. And nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it. 2nd down and 8. On play action, here's Ridder. He's going to drop this underneath for Robinson. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. 3-0 after 1 on EA Sports. Back now in Atlanta, 2nd quarter action. The Falcons with the football. 2 first downs have them up near midfield now on 1st and 10. Going play action, Ridder. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down.
It's now 2nd and 10.
Here's Ridder. And down he goes, a Buccaneer sack. That's Kalijah Cansey in to get him down.
Okay, I'm not sure you could actually draw a better pass rush than that one right there. Nowhere to go outside. He had to keep backing up and backing up and backing up. Eventually dropped for a huge loss.
Ridder and the Falcons need an answer and a big play here on 3rd and long following the sack. He'll drop to throw. And this is going to be incomplete. The passing game not in sync here early. And now it's 4th down. So on now is the Clemson man, Bradley Pinion, to punt this one away. Only 2 punts for him last week in the loss as he gets this one away. It'll be a net of 39, 41-yard punt, 2 on the return. And the Bucs will get ready to go on offense. Tampa Bay, they're getting ready to set up shop here for their 2nd drive. And they split the uprights last time for 3. They've got the lead. They're not going to play this conservative. They're not hoping for another field goal. They're hoping for a touchdown.
I'm with you on that one. I like where your head is. I like the way you're thinking because you're exactly right. Trying to sit on a lead and play that way, that doesn't work too well for most teams. Run your offense. Run what you do best. Exactly. Put it all the way down and try to increase your lead in a big way. And the best way to do it, touchdowns.
And he'll go down at the 26 following a gain of 6. And that looked like some pretty easy yardage there right up the gut.
And he's a guy that has some height to him. So when you don't have to drop a shoulder or create or get through contact or trash, makes it a lot easier to stay upright, see the field, and make a run as we just saw there.
His first catch there, good for 10 yards and a first down. The Bucs at 9-3 here on the year. Charles, they were losers last time out. What do you think they need to do differently here?
Well, I don't think it needs to be as drastic as burning up last week's game tape or not watching it, but the attitude has to be what's done is done. Let's move on. Put that one behind them galvanize themselves, and go forward and get a win in this one.
Give him a gain of 5 on the completion, and that'll bring up second down.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5 at the 41-yard line.
Now a give up the middle. This is White, and he'll make it only to the 43, a gain of 2.
I do know from experience that when you slow down someone's running game, you're now doing the dictating on defense, and guess what? Now you're getting ready to tee off on their quarterback because they have to throw it all the time. But you still have to be alert for the draws and other plays of that nature to make sure you don't get hurt.
It'll be a pickup of 4, good enough to earn them yet another first down. They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. First down, here's White, and he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12. Second quarter, 2 minutes remain, 3-0 our score.
At the 45-yard line.
So the first down run lost a couple. Now they come up 2nd and 12. Mayfield looks to throw. Throw left side complete. That's Evans. And that's going to be good for another first down as the tackle's made at the Falcons' 42.
Gain of 13 yards. First down, Tampa Bay.
Throwing, Mayfield. Look at Mike Evans' way again, and he's got another one. They'll give him 4 yards there, and that'll make it second
4
down.
yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6 at the 38-yard line.
Mayfield now. And the Falcons get there. The Falcons get the sack. Down he goes. Now the Bucs going to use the first of their timeouts. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. That one too wide and incomplete. So 2 third-down conversions on this drive, but not able to get a third, and now they deal with 4th down. Here's Jake Camarda now. Cordero Patterson deep for Atlanta. And no return here. Where will they spot it? They say just outside the 20-yard line. And the Falcons now going to go on offense late in this first half. And with a little under a minute to go, they may try and work their way into field goal range and try to tie up this ball game. Now Ritter to throw on first down. And complete to Drake London. Now the Falcons going to use one of their timeouts as the clock's going to stop with 47 seconds to go in half number 1. The Ritter's throw into the hands of Pitts here. Ritter trying to get them up to the line here in a hurry. Ritter now on 2nd down. And he's going to go down. They sack him back at the 42. The Falcons going to use the 2nd of their timeouts. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. And he slides and covers up at the end as he's going to be able to pick up decent yardage. The Bucs going to go ahead and use the 2nd of their timeouts. So as they talk it over, we step aside. And that one hits at the 7, but bounds into the end zone, and that'll be a touchback. And they're just going to run it here up the middle. And he'll just push his way forward for a few as the clock will run. A.J. Terrell coming up to make the play. So we have reached halftime here with the visiting Buccaneers out on top. As we send you down to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports halftime report. Coach.
If you missed the first half, there's not much to get you caught up on. Just the lone field goal accounting for the entirety of the scoring. A 3-0 game to this point, as both defenses have been strong so far.
All right, Coach, thanks. Yeah, both teams likely to make some changes in what's been a closely fought battle to this point. Just 1 field goal in a tightly played first half as we resume action here in quarter number 3. And the decision to bring it out, not a good one, as he's tackled at the 15. The Falcons offense ready to get going to begin this 3rd quarter. This is a game, Charles, that's been fairly starved for offense. Really not much in that first half. We'll see if they can get something going here as we look toward the 3rd quarter.
And not just a chance to finally get a little more offense going, but to erase that small deficit they currently trailed by. I I think they'd send a pretty powerful message to the opposite sideline if they drive it right down the field coming out of the half.
Now 2nd and 5.
Brings up 2nd and 5 at the 19-yard line.
Ritter to throw it. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down.
He was defended by Jamel Dean.
Ritter. And this one is incomplete.
Well, this is just a continuation of what we saw in the first half. So much for the fresh start to begin the 3rd quarter. Still off-target throws, no rhythm throwing the football, and obviously no touchdown scored in this game.
The punt team on now as Pinion sends this one away. Let's take it inside his own 40. 7 yards on the return after a punt of 39. And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over. Here comes the Buccaneers offense. They get their first reps of the 2nd half. And both of these defenses have been stifling these last few drives offensively. Just not able to get anything going, so what needs to change?
I think a lot of the guys will go back and review, so to speak, because everyone has someone assigned to how did each play work. Okay, what did we use that kind of worked for us during this game? Try and get back some of those plays, as well as the possibility of showing something you haven't shown already in this game and trying to change things up.
We'll see if they take the advice of Mr. Davis. They'll try to pick this up on the ground with White. Muscles him off. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. 59 yards rushing for him now as he's run it 11 times.
We don't talk about it very often, but sometimes there's a dip in intensity when you start the 2nd half, which can manifest itself in some sloppy tackling. And how about right there? He ran right through that weak tackle attempt.
Mayfield's throw taken in by Evans here. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. 15 more there, and they're on a roll. It's another 1st down. If you're going to blitz, likely going to leave you in man coverage with this guy, and that is less than ideal.
It is, because just about any offense that has an elite receiver, if you blitz and have him in man coverage, you're going to him, even if he has an elite defender on him, because he usually knows where the ball is before the defender does.
There's Evans again, complete. They'll go for a gain of 7, and it's 2nd down.
A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3 at the 12-yard line.
And now Mayfield on the bootleg. Flushed out right. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Buccaneers. Baker Mayfield with a lucky number 13 touchdowns now on the year. And they are able to add on to their advantage. Circle that drive because that might be one to remember. Well executed to give them a little cushion.
Well, let's take it into the boxing ring. You talk about them commanding it, keeping the fight where they wanted to, whether it was in the center of the ring or putting them on the ropes because it was jab, jab, jab. And finally, the haymaker to put that drive away.
The extra point by McLaughlin is up and good. And the lead grows to 10-0. Following the touchdown, here's McLaughlin to kick off. And he'll be brought down right on the chalk of the 20. Now we're going to get a timeout. Here's we've got an injured Buccaneer. Hopefully, obviously nothing serious here. Medical staff, though, going to take a peek, and we'll take a break. The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. Nothing for him yet from an offensive standpoint. Down 10-zip as they come up 1st and 10. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down.
A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7.
Ritter will set up to throw it. Oh, he dropped it. They were looking for him in the middle 3rd. He couldn't catch it. Now 3rd down. So 7 yards from the 1st down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage. Ritter throwing on 3rd down. That is caught. And he's going to have a Falcons 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Well, that's the kind of play that was lacking all the way through the first half. Maybe this can give them a little bit of a spark because they're not out of this game by any stretch.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Ritter back to throw, and that is incomplete. Well, these two teams hooking up for the second time this year. They first met back in October, week 7. And it was the Falcons getting the road victory in that one, so they'll look to finish off the season sweep here in Atlanta. Meanwhile, Ritter's throw complete to Hollins. 5 yards, now it's 3rd and 5.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and 5.
Sticking with a passing game. Here's Ritter again. He's got his target. That's complete. And this is going to lead to another first down as the tackle's made at the Bucs 35. That's a 3rd down conversion to 24 yards there. Nice play.
But look what we have here. A sustained drive, and that was certainly AWOL in the first half. They really struggled to try and move the football. But right now, they certainly seem to have the formula working. Let's see if they can keep it up.
Nothing in that first half, nothing on the last drive, but they're moving now with a 1st and 10. Robinson up the middle. And able to get this to the 31. Antoine Winfield up from the secondary with a tackle.
4 yards on the pickup.
And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out on this 3rd quarter. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. From the 31, here's 2nd and 6. Back now here on EA Sports. It's the Falcons. They'll have the football, but trailing on the scoreboard as we get set to begin the 4th. And this is going to lead to another first down as the tackle's made at the Bucs 21. Looking to throw it here. Ritter. And his throw here's incomplete.
Well, a momentary speed bump there with that throw, partner. The defense had other ideas, and they're trying to mount a small stand before this drive reaches the end zone.
Off the play fake, it's Ritter. And it's caught. Touchdown, Falcons. Kyle Pitts from 21 yards away. And the Falcons have made it a one-score game again here in the 4th. So how about that for an answer? They get the touchdown there, and it's back to a one-score game here in the 4th.
And that's what these guys have done all game long because they've scratched and slashed their way to stay in this game. And by now, we should all realize they're not going away. Now the pressure again swings to their defense because they're going to need to find some way to get the ball back.
Extra point forthcoming. And they're back within a field goal. It's 10-7 now. A 10-play drive that time. And it was the tight end Kyle Pitts finishing it all off on the touchdown reception. Taken at the goal line. And his guys will get the football right at the 20-yard line. With the Bucs offense making their way back out on the field, let's take a look at the playoff picture, Charles, coming into the weekend in the NFC. As of this moment, as pretty much everyone knows, they sit alone in that top spot, but nothing is guaranteed. They haven't even clinched the playoffs. So a good start, but a long way to go.
And you know, a blunt veteran inside their locker room has stood up at one point or another and said, you know all of this means nothing so far. We've got to cover this, get it done. What do we want to be? It's like winning a title in August, right, in preseason. Doesn't count. Let's go ahead and get this thing done.
Mayfield to throw it. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's White. So they'll get nothing out of that play. And it brings up 3rd and 5 now. To throw, Mayfield. And this pass broken up. Excellent coverage there on 3rd down, as that was not an easy one to hold on to. Critical play in this football game, because if they pick up the first there, that clock keeps rolling.
Has to be a little frustrating for them because they know that if they pick up a first down there and continue to eat away at the clock, really increases their chances of closing this one out. Now they're likely going to have to give the football up and sweat it out on the sideline.
It's a 40-yard punt, 4 yards on the return, and it will be Falcon football. Very good starting field position for the Falcons offense as they come up 1st and 10 at their own 37. pass that should have been intercepted, but it winds up falling incomplete. Here's 2nd and 10. Ritter now. Over the middle, that's caught by Miller. And this will be good for a pickup of 9 to the 46. Here we go, 3rd and 1. Gut check time on both sides. Going play action, Ritter. And that would be incomplete.
How about some applause for the defense there? They forced him to throw that one into coverage, and just like that, they're staring at a 4th down. Well done.
They'll run for it with Robinson. And he's got a 1st down as he's up to the 48. They only got a couple, but a couple's all that they needed as they convert on 4th. All 3 timeouts plus the 2-minute warning. Here's 1st and 10. Now Ritter. A throw out wide going to be incomplete.
We've got to give out a little applause on that play. It has to go to the defense. More good work by them. They've taken away the passing lanes all game long, and you can see the frustration that it's causing because he just about threw that one into the 1st row.
Here's Ritter. He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be 3rd down. Now, right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the 1st down and move the chains. Back to throw, Ritter. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And this is going to lead to another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Bucs' 32-yard line. 3 points separating these two sides with 2 minutes left to go in the 4th. So it's Falcon football as we welcome you back. They'll come up 1st and 10 here. Another throw coming up here for Ritter. That's going to be caught by Pitts. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or 2 shy of the 10. And now all of a sudden the shoe's kind of on the other foot. Maybe you pull the reins back here a bit?
Yeah, a little bit because you got to make sure that you don't score too quickly.
Ritter. And that one going to come up short. Low throw.
Limited time left on the clock after that incompletion, so I think both sides are going to savor every second to prepare before the next snap. Because once the ball's in motion, it may be a non-stop push to finish this drive off. Everyone better be on the same page right now because I think they're going to try and get several plays off in quick succession if they can.
A big play looming on 3rd down. Here's Ritter. And that is incomplete.
With that incompletion, reality is staring them right in the face. This entire game is down to the next snap.
Youngway Koo on for the field goal. A 21-yard attempt.
Koo knocks this one through the post. So he's been automatic to this point of the season, and he connects on the field goal here.
And what a luxury it is to have a kicker you can depend upon, partner, because he hasn't missed all year long. Converts on that one as well. And kudos to you. You didn't jinx him.
And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. The lane opens here. He's past the 30. It's a foot race. And he's going to take it all the way into the end zone. What a return. And they've taken the lead. This game wasn't tied for long. How about that? A big return here in the 4th.
And this is that time of game where every big play is magnified. 4th quarter, kick return for a touchdown. You've got to feel great about your chances at this stage of the game.
Yeah, they regained the lead. Now we'll see if they can hold it. Extra point by McLaughlin is up and good. And that makes it a 17-10 score.
Falcons 10.
So let's try this again. After the kick return TD, here's yet another kickoff. From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And the decision to come out of the end zone is going to cost him 5 yards as he's taken down right at the 20. So now Ritter and the Falcons trailing 17-10, a little under 40 seconds to go. And they're in danger of a third straight loss as they come up on 1st and 10. Pass caught, Miller, and he's going to get out of bounds with the first down, so that's going to double their pleasure for sure. They get the first and save a timeout. And I believe the referee's been buzzed. Yeah, they want to take another look at this call, and it's certainly a big one here late in a tight game. So the folks in New York just going to wind up confirming what the official saw as this play will stand as is. Now Ritter. Throwing over the middle, and it's incomplete.
So many times when we talk about coverage, we're just talking about a defender running with a receiver, but a big part of it is understanding where the football is, finding it. In this case, when it arrived, it wasn't a surprise, and he was able to bat it away.
Ritter looks to throw it. That's to the right sideline, and it falls incomplete.
Now we're in the situation where the quarterback's got to take full charge of his huddle. Got to totally command it, make sure all eyes are on him. All focus is locked in. Going to call multiple plays and go over different situations and scenarios to make sure everyone is on the same page.
Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. That's what they need right now. Get the first down, get out of bounds, stop the clock.
Just playing smart football, understanding the situation, making the plays necessary, and making sure that clock stops at every opportunity.
All 3 timeouts remain. How much that'll matter remains to be seen. It's 1st and 10. Ritter looking to throw it here. Caught out left side by Robinson.
I really like the angles that the tacklers came from on that play. They secured inside, took away the cutback. The sideline's there, so you can only go so far outside, and they were able to close in and tackle him for a loss.
Yeah, they used your boy over there, the 12th man, Sammy Sideline, right?
Sammy Sideline. You know something? He tackles pretty well, too.
He's tougher than an airport steak.
Makes it 3rd and 7.
Here's Ritter. Working the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And here come the whistles and a timeout with 7 seconds left. Back to throw. Ritter. And that's going to wind up incomplete. However, we do have a flag down. Let's check in with our referee. So the defense helping him out a little bit here late in the 4th.
Man, you're exactly right. And when you're the one doing the chasing, you'll take a little help from the other guys, won't you?
And this is incomplete. So no miracles here on the final play. And this ball game is over. Well, you really can't ask for much more than what we just had here. Not only a close game that went down to the wire, Charles, but a clean one, too. No turnovers in this contest.
And I think you're exactly right about that. To me, this is just a pair of offenses trying to find the slightest bit of separation from each other. And they were both hoping that the other side would make the big mistake first. But today, neither side made that mistake. And what we got, a very entertaining game throughout.
So for Tampa Bay, it's a 10th win on the year as they move to 10-3. And they'll get another road test next week as they have to go to Lambeau to take on the Packers. Meanwhile, for the Falcons, it's a potentially fatal blow to their playoff chances as they drop to 6-7 on the year. And they'll be on the road next week for a matchup with the Carolina Panthers.